Hey, YouTube Gunham here. Welcome back to Captain of Industry. I have been busy. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. So right now it's raining, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. I'm expanding into this. I think I'm just going to cap the whole thing off. It's a lot of iron, a lot of other stuff I can use. But yeah, so that's this, which is good. I haven't really gone into this area, just kind of prepping this a little bit. A lot of iron here. It goes underneath, which is good. Beyond that, I have literally not touched this. I've expanded this to include more coal. So I'm getting quite a bit of coal. There's some more underneath. So I'm going to dig down. The limestone here is almost dry. So, a little slower farm. This has not been touched. I have expanded around here just a hair, but not too much. I've expanded the city just a little bit. I'm still having some problem with my chickens, but right now this is stable. I don't want to screw with it, so yeah. The copper here is doing not good. I'll increase that to that. But what the copper is doing okay enough. Actually, wait a minute. That's why it is. Let's increase that. There we go. YouTube. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. There we go. That'll help. That'll help too. That will definitely help. Don't forget the one that's connected to this stupid thing. Alright, that'll help. So, there's that. Now, I actually have a little titanium here. I was wondering where I got titanium from, but I'm literally digging in. So, my guess is the titanium is in here somewhere, or it's in here somewhere. It could be this stuff here, but I doubt it. So, I'm just going to keep digging this to hopefully find some titanium. Yeah. Now, speaking of, I'm digging a hole because I realized basically this whole thing is just coal. So I'm going to nuke this whole area and get all that lovely coal. And then I'll do something about this mountain, I think, next. I filled in this hole to an extent. I still need to fill it some more. Working on it. I haven't done much in this, just a little cleaning up, a little addition here and there. Just a couple things. Added a lot of concrete down. I extended this for future proofing. I've added a lot of these mainframes to handle some stuff. The BioWaste is going well. I'm really not touching the oil up here. It's just barely doing anything, but you know, it's slowly. This really haven't touched much from last time. Then again, I don't remember when last time was. Meh, doesn't matter. Up here, I've done a lot of work. A lot of work. Like, all of this wasn't there before. Some of this and this. Oh, iron. Did anyone say iron? Every single one of these containers is just packed with iron. So, yeah. That's just all been right there. So, I won't have to move all of that for this here. So, I'm actually probably going to build a train just to take all of it up here. Because I don't want to have to deal with all that mess. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I'm currently expanding this. Once this is good, I'm going to tear this down, build up a new one, because I'm running low on oil constantly. These are constantly empty. I need a little bit more power, so I just went ahead and got a little more power right there. Not a big deal. Power. I'm at it. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Bonk. I'll grab that later. Copper here. So this is a massive copper mountain. Not touching that yet. Obviously, that's just copper. And this, I think this giant thing is all coal. So that's going to be fun. So I really need to widen this in order to make something to work on. So I'll get on that. But, well, up here. First off, for those wondering where gold is, it's actually right here. You have this big thing of iron here. I've extended all of this beach. There's a peak right here, and this peak was gold. It looks like that. This yellow one here. That's gold. So, yeah, I don't know how to identify titanium, but that's gold there, that no, that's rock. Where's gold? Here's gold. So, yeah, they just got me some gold. They're going to tear down this entire mountain here. There's a lot of gold. Actually, that's packed. Okay. Go ahead and extend that. Bonk. Boop. There we go. So there's that. Now. Water. A lot of water collection here. There's need for this stuff. A lot of stuff going on here. I don't remember if I showed this last time, but I got a multi-system port here, which I'm going to go ahead and launch both of these boats just to go and collect their stuff. That one's going. This one don't want to go. Depart now. Just to make sure the limestone is nice and full because I need it. There you go. And pause. There we go. The auto shut off as soon as they come back. I need to find out what's under here, so I'm going to tear that up. Looks like more coal. I do not know. Is gold or uranium? It's either gold or it's uranium. And then a tremendous amount of iron. So yeah. Over here, I mean, I just got a lot of water coming in. This is just dumping. Got a lot of water that I'm turning to water for various things. A few dumpers here. Yeah, massive pipe goes in here because I was starting to run low on water here. I shut those off to preserve it. Now it's more than enough. Actually, I really hope... Oh, yeah, that's fine. There's still a few. The oil here I've not really touched. Oil comes in here to this one. And then it gets turned over to everything here. This massive assembly for oil. Here's my main power grid still. Yeah, chicken feed is really not good enough, so I really need to crank that up. I've been preparing that up here. I need to flatten this a little more, but this will be good for making chicken feed. Right now it's these 4, so I can probably get like 12 or 15 up here. So that'll be useful. Yeah, so there's that. I've just upgraded a lot of pipes, upgraded a lot of stuff, increased the amount of trucks I got. This is working to make me steel. This. Yeah, what can I say? I upgraded this, which I just built that for more power. I really should build a thing there, but whatever. This, finally, silicon has been a pain in the butt. So I got that taken care of. Finally. It's graphite and what is it? Coal and sand, right? In order to make silicon. Yeah. That's finally taken care of. Oh yes, I also needed hydrogen. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Graphite's starting around a little low. That's okay. There's options. I literally only have this, and I got a lot of chlorine, so I can just take care of that real quick and just double up if I have to. I don't want to. Maybe I should, just because. I'll just move the pipe real quick here. Here and here. Dunk. Up. There we go. I think more in the corner. Yes. Can they reach that? No, they cannot. So if they ever have a problem with the chlorine, they're going to have a complaint to me. Well. Okay. Oh. I'll put it right there, I guess. Just make it a little easier. That's one of the problems. That's not enough. I'm just going to have to hope that's enough. Okay, that'll take care of it. Why are you not? Oh, you are working. It's just slow. Okay, okay. So that'll handle that. I just need to work on more chlorine and stuff, which is through brine. Am I just dumping brine? I'm just dumping brine and chlorine. That's a very simple fix. Boop. There we go. Just stop dumping brine for a minute. Easy. Problem solved. So there's that. Here's this giant thing, which I have a deal with somebody, so I'm getting gold. It's just requires a lot of diesel to get just a little bit of gold. So not gonna worry about that while I have gold here. So yeah. And then there's well, for one thing, there's this rocket. I got rockets. I don't have very many. Literally just 2. I haven't launched any rockets yet. I'm not got the components, but I'm getting there. Got this to make sure this is nice and full. And they can come get water from there if they have to. I need those, which would be that. Which I'm building up here. Now there's all this stuff. I'm gonna start with aluminum. Okay, because aluminum actually, a lot of people don't know how to get it. First off, bauxite, which I don't think there's any bauxite on this island. So you get bauxite somehow. You need a crusher to turn into powder. Not a problem. Then you take that, and you go to here. It's a chemical plant Mark II. That's important. Here, chemical plant Mark II. Under the oil derivatives. Not the Mark I, it's the Mark II. It's the only option, which I also need chemical fuel with ammonia and fuel gas. And aluminum. Actually, I'm going to need that, so fuel gas. Aluminum is right there. Ammonia, fuel gas, and aluminum. Actually, there's aluminum there. I think if I build this... here, actually, because I can then go from there to the other one. Gink. So you need a Mark II chemical plant in order to do it. Currently, I'm building these for my rockets. But, yeah, so for the aluminum, you start with that bauxite powder. You need the Mark II chemical plant, which makes this stuff. But you need brine. That was fairly easy for me to get my hands on. I just needed some way of getting it. Which, well, this is collecting some water, and this is getting some water. Oh, this is turned off now. So I need to dump that water. Well, I mean, it is just water, so... If I need more, I'll just take care of that. Dink, dink. So, yeah, brine a little low, and a presto, brine's no longer low. There. And unpause. There we go. So that water's being full and going up here to literally just right there. Okay, so there's not much brine coming up. Alright, fine. Let's do it again. I would like some other thing to do with my water besides just dump it back into the ocean, but I need brine. So, you know, if you need brine, you need brine. If you need water, you need water. I was having all sorts of problems with water before, trying to get enough. Now I have too much. There we go. That'll get me some brine. That'll fill up my brine. So there are plenty of other things to get brine as a byproduct and a lot of stuff. I've just been dumping it all. Now it turns out I need it all. So, yeah. So that's for your aluminum. And when you're done with that, it'll make a product here. Hydrated alumina. That's the problem I kept having. Hydrated alumina. The hydrated alumina comes down to this thing. Rotary kiln. Gas. You could probably do another, but I'm using gas. Alumina and steam depleted. The steam depleted I'm just venting. It's depleted. Need hydrated alumina and hydrogen. And that creates, goes around here to op that. The aluminum cell, which you need the graphite for. Aluminum cell. After that, a simple Metacaster 2 turns that into aluminum. And you're done. So there's your aluminum. Easy. Easy peasy. There we go. I just need 2 gases in there. Okay. So, yeah, there you go. There's my aluminum covered. And then gold's up here, which just a lot of gold's coming in, and then gold's just being stored here. Slowly but surely building up my gold. I also plopped down another farm here, just because. But I got a lot of gold being made, man. And I got a tremendous amount of gold, so I really will never need gold again. Well, I say that. I will eventually, but not for a while. And then I have my main science unit up here, which is currently being filled up, but not currently full. Sure, yeah. So that's it. As soon as I can, I'm going to build that rocket and launch to begin a space station. It's going to take a while. And there's so much to do, but I've made so much progress. I think I need to focus in this area with stuff. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Ciao.